Hey my babies, what's up? It's Mother and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the infamous Loreal TrueMatch foundation. If y'all know what y'all know, this is an oldie but a goodie with a new and improved bottle. This Loreal TrueMatch foundation paired with the Infallible full wear concealer, honey, check the face, okay? Check the face. Go ahead and get you one. These two, under $20. So if this face is something that you're interested in, just go ahead and keep on watching. Also, be sure to like this video, comment down below if you've tried this foundation or this concealer before, and subscribe to the channel. Come on now, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. How exciting! It's been a long time coming. All right, babes, let's get right into it. So first things first, I picked up the Loreal TrueMatch. This is the first foundation that I've ever had, like, period. Like, when I started doing makeup, I lied. It was Fashion Fair and I used my mom's. But this was the first foundation purchase that I ever did on my own. And the fact that it now comes in a pump, girl. Yeah. Concealers, I picked up two different ones. So I picked up the Loreal TrueMatch eye cream in a concealer, and I also picked up the Loreal Infallible full wear. Hopefully these are my shades. If not, y'all know we're gonna make them work, but here's how they look. I also picked up their Loreal Infallible Precision Felt Liner. Girl, can't wait to do a wing with that. And then I also picked up the L'Oreal Color Ridge in the shade Le Wood 133. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and I'll be right back, and y'all be gonna talk because it's been a minute. God is good, y'all already know that. Hey girl, hey. So my eyebrows are on and my face is prepped and primed and ready to go. So hopefully C8 is still my shade, because that's gonna be real tragic if it isn't. Yes ma'am, so we can definitely appreciate this pump here. So I'm just gonna pump it right onto, it's looking like a match. It's looking like a true match. But yeah, let's get, it is. Anyways, so what's been going on? What's the 411? Y'all, Koi has been doing great. Now, granted, we have had a couple scares when it comes to just balancing out her medications, but outside of that, baby, the girl is acting like nothing has ever happened to her. God is so good. But this foundation, y'all, and that was one pump. That was one pump, as y'all saw. And the skin is skinning. The skin is skinning off of that one pump. So this foundation is super blendable, you guys. Like, look at it. If you don't have this as a staple in your foundation routine ever, two pumps, and this is probably way too much. So it's a medium coverage foundation that offers a skin-like finish, and it's giving skin, like, honey. Skin checking in. Where's the foundation? Someone let me know when the foundation enters the chat, because that'd be great. I can actually go up a shade. That's on me. It is looking a little Summer Cheryl-ish. I'm not this roasted, this tan just yet, but it's floating, it's coming, yeah. Vegan formula, alcohol-free, oil-free, fragrance-free. It ain't doing all that extra stuff. It's gonna give you what it is that you need and skedaddle along. Period, period, y'all, tell me. Okay, I had landed the perfect job, okay? Let me tell it was perfect. When I tell y'all that motherfucker ran me down into the ground mentally, it bothered me so much and drained me so much that I didn't even want to talk to my daughter when I got off work. I was so over talking to people, and the way that the company was ran was also just a no-go for me. It just wasn't sitting right for me. So y'all, I done been employed, found the dream job, landed the dream job, did great, lovely, and let it go. Just in a span of 5 months, let's say that. October the 3rd, February the 3rd, I was done. Fresh out of training, I was like, yeah, no. Y'all lied and you left some information out, and I'm not comfortable with that. So now we're gonna go in with the Infallible Full Wear. I hope that this is my shade. I really, really do. Oh, the shade is shading, okay? The shade is shading, okay? Girl, yes. So had the job, left the job, and now I'm just a homemaker. I'm a stay-at-home mom now, you guys. I'm not even gonna get too deep into that, but just know your girl is happy and in love. Ooh, something about a good love relationship. Anyways, so this concealer here is supposed to be full coverage, honey, like serving the coverage, okay? It's their most pigmented formula, and it's supposed to give you a flawless matte finish. So we're gonna see. I'm not really a matte girl, but you know, it is what it is at this point, okay? So while this sits, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face, which is not L'Oreal, but it will be down in the description box below, so you guys can go ahead and pick that up. Oldie but goodies here. I have just been thriving, walking, talking, and living my best life with my Lord and Savior. I'm just go ahead and be real with you, baby. He's been doing all that I need him to do. Okay? He already know what it is that you need. I ain't even gotta open my mouth. Girl. Yes. So Koi, it's been so long since I checked in with y'all. Koi started preschool. Everything has been going well. So for the foundation, I use the Real Techniques 202 Instapop face brush. For my bronzer, I use the 200 by Real Techniques, the Expert face brush. And then for my nose, I just went in with this one, the Deluxe Crease brush, to just carve it out. Now to try to blend out the concealer here, and it's still so creamy. It's still so creamy. It's still very creamy. Anyways, so I'm gonna go in with the setting brush by Real Techniques and just blend this out here. Oh, it's moving really well. To be a matte concealer, she is moving like very well. Most matte concealers that I know of are very like drying, to the point that when you put them down, baby, you need to be moving. You need to be moving with it. You guys need to be on the roll, okay? Immediately, expeditiously. You guys need to be rolling. But this bad boy here, y'all see that? Girl, she's going places. Yeah, L'Oreal, you're going places. I can really appreciate this. Ooh, do y'all see how it's just, she's going places. This is blending so well. The color is like great. And I don't know if I said, probably didn't, but in the foundation, the TrueMatch, I'm in the shade C8. Like I said before, I could probably go up or I could probably go neutral in the color range. And then in the Infallible, I'm in the shade 415 Honey for the concealer. And she's doing great. But yeah, outside of that, But I also have been working on just like my UGC content. I'm also a Amazon influencer, which is nice. That brings in just a little pocket money, you know, something to treat myself to a little Wingstop every now and then. A little nugget combo from Mickey D's. It's blessings. But yeah. And with that, with the whole Amazon influencer thing, I really just don't want to be like pushing products. I really want to just like showcase and make videos for things that I've actually utilized in my life and I have found valuable or not so valuable, you know, because people really care about those Amazon reviews. I'm actually a person that cares deeply about Amazon reviews because I will spend quite some time reading reviews so that the purchase that I'm making, I'm happy with. Like, I'll bounce in between products that I like, but not set in stone with. I've also been finding that comfort within myself also. Like, it's really great to have someone to be in love with and a spouse, but it's also great whenever you don't need them, you just want them. That's really good. And definitely whenever it's that way with like self, like the way that you feel about yourself and the happiness that you bring to you on your own. Like, your happiness, your contentment isn't based on or it doesn't have to come from someone else in order for you to have it. And I really feel as if that is something that I truly appreciate within myself. I really think I found that part of myself whenever Koi was hospitalized. Not sure why my camera stopped. Anyways, so yeah, I really found that part of myself whenever Koi was hospitalized, because it made me have to dig deep, like really go down inside of myself and figure it out. Like, I had to become strong, number one, for my child, and then number two, for myself, because what? And that was a really pivotal point of my life, especially as far as like my character changed also. Like, do y'all see this fucking face though? The face is facing and it is so smooth. Like, this video is probably all over the place, but I also bought a new face because, like I was saying, I'm doing the whole UGC content, user generated content, and you know, you still need to get dressed up, and well, you don't have to do all the extra theatrics that most people do, but it feels good to do something with yourself. To actually sit down and do that makeup therapy and prepare yourself before the day. Anyways, what the fuck am I talking about? Y'all know I just like makeup. This is like butter. And to be a drugstore concealer, because I don't really like spending that much money on makeup. I ain't gonna front you. I like makeup, but I do not like spending a lot of money on it. That's one thing I've never truly done. I've never maxed out on makeup to say that I just love it so much to the point that I do. And I do, don't get me wrong. But oh, and one thing that I did want to tell y'all about Koi was that one thing that we're kind of struggling with is having to pretty much just like retrain her, because that hospital life was very, very different. Everything at her fingertips, everyone doing what it is that I'm looking very ghostly, but don't you fret. Don't you fret. But everything was just at her fingertips. And now that we're out of that hospital setting, even all this time ago, well, it's much better now, let me not lie, because it's been almost a year anniversary since she was released, because she was released on May 10th, and here we are in March. And yeah, it was really hard trying to direct her back into regular life outside of being hospitalized all that time, because like I said, she was so used to everything just being hand and foot. She would whine and they would give her what she wanted. She would cry and they would give her what she wanted. So whenever we got back into, you know, all is well and we're getting back to life, and I'm gonna need you to pull yourself together there, baby girl. That was very hard. And it's still a work in progress, but yeah, that was very, very, very tough. This face is facing. I know it looks really, really ghostly. I'm not sure how the camera's doing, and I do need to work on my settings and stuff like that. But let me go ahead and spray down my face. It's been a while since I've sat down and just recorded anything. So whenever I did this, and you know, I'm getting ready anyway because I gotta film this content for this company. Y'all, a company that reached out to me, want me to do something for them. I mean, does me, but still, I was so thankful. Look at this face. L'Oreal, L'Oreal, you're that girl. Yeah. Period. Like, even the adjustment back into like being around kids was a little tough. Because then again, like I was saying before, she was, you know, you have to share now. Like, it's not just yours. So it was just really trying during that time when we first got out the hospital. I know, like, I went ghost. I said that I wouldn't go ghost, but I did anyway. It was just like very, very trying. Now we're gonna try the Infallible Precision Felt Liner, because who doesn't love a good wing? I haven't done a wing in so long, you guys. So if this fails, it's your fault. It's y'all's fault. It's y'all's fault for sure. But anyway, let me get these lashes out the way. Woo, this was actually, oh wow, the lashes are so big. But the wing doesn't even matter. I'm trying my best to let y'all see. I'm trying my best to let y'all see. I really am. Oh Lord, it's a disaster. Woo! Now, I'm not a fan of this liner, and I'm gonna tell you why. The felt tip, I'm not a fan of. I kind of like a free-forming brush, if that's what it's called. It's much more easier to work with. This, not so much, because you have to depend on that felt tip being full. And if it's not full, whenever you put it on, then it's gonna be a little choppy. And the last thing you want is a choppy wing. Yeah, the last thing you want is a choppy wing. So that's that on that. I believe we were on 3 medications whenever she came home, and now we're just on 1. Just 1. Yikes. Put a little overglow here. I've been having this, but it's the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Woo! When I tell y'all waterproof, baby, waterproof, okay? Yeah, you need to make sure you have some real makeup wipes when you're ready to take this baby oil off. Because she's not playing around. Yes ma'am. That literally just took my bottom lashes from nothing to something, baby. Yeah. But yeah, you guys, outside of that, we've really just been living life, balancing it out, getting everything back as it should be. I'd rather do physical labor than have to do mental labor. Because the last thing I want to do is get off of work and be mentally drained and not wanting or having that desire to want to interact with my child or help her with her homework or any of that. Like, God didn't keep my child here with me for me to feel annoyed with her because something terrible, because work was too much or whatever. If it just don't work, I just don't do it. If it doesn't feel great or if it doesn't feel natural, I don't do it. If it doesn't work for me, I don't do it. There have been people in my life that I've even had to cut out because I can't tolerate it. I just can't. Like, there was, before all of this happened, I used to tolerate so much. Like, I used to tolerate it so much. And now, I can't do that for my own health. And that's another subject I want to touch on real quick. As moms, this is looking real crazy. But as moms, we, not on purpose, but we usually tend to put ourselves on the back burner. And I know we've said this so many times, but it's truly the truth. We have to prioritize ourselves, because if you're nothing, hear me out, okay? If your cup is empty, but you are filling up someone else's, you don't have the energy for yourself, but your child is looking forward to you being that sprucey mom, being in mom mode. That spouse is looking for you to be in spousal mode. Like, these are just the people of your everyday life. You feel me? They're wanting something from you. They expect something from you, in a sense. Okay, let's not think too far out on anything. But this, value yourself enough to take care of yourself. Because if you are on empty and you have nothing left and you're losing it completely, you won't have anything to give to those that you value up so high. So if you don't take nothing from this video, take away that L'Oreal TrueMatch foundation is the foundation that you need to go purchase. Infallible 24-hour full coverage concealer, you need to go purchase. And you need to make sure that you take care of you first, not second and or third. First, okay? All right, that's all I was going to say. That's all I was going to say. I want to thank you, baby, so much for watching this video with this quick little chit chat catch up. I'm glad to see that y'all are doing well, and I'm glad for y'all to see that we are still here, heart beating as it should on its own ish and thriving each and every day. All right, I'll see you babies in the next video. Stay blessed.